Banging Vapes.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Bangin' Vapes. Today I'm going to be looking at this, get a wee clean, the Voopoo Vmate mod. This is a dual 18650 battery mod. Quickly show you the battery compartments here. It's as simple as prising that open with that finger, prising that one open with that finger, held on with wee magnets. One battery there, one battery there. Simples. This mod goes between 5 watts and 200 watts. It's got temperature control, it's got nickel, titanium, stainless steel, it's got custom power curves, and it is powered by the gene chip. It's a little bit scratched on the bottom, but I'll show you in any case. I don't know if you can see that, but it tells you on the bottom there, the gene chip, which is a pretty good chip. You'll find in most Voopoo mods. The benefit of the gene chip, there's a couple of benefits actually. First one is when you fire it is rapid. It's something like 0.01 seconds or a tenth of a second or some random nonsense like that. The second benefit is with the gene chip, when you stick a tank on top of here, not only will it tell you what the resistance of the coil is, but it will also give you a suggestion on the screen, which I'll show you in a second, of what wattage you should be vaping it at. So for beginners, it's pretty good. So 5 clicks for on. I know what you're going to say, this doesn't have a tank on it yet, I know that, but I'm going to put one on in a second. So 5 clicks for on, comes up with the Voopoo logo, and then you come to this screen here. So at the moment, up the top there, in fact, you know what? I'll just show you this in close up. The tank, it's the Uforce T1 tank, which I'll tell you what, I've been using for a couple of weeks now, and I would like to say it's dynamite, but I have to say it's banging because it's banging vapes, but yeah, it is pretty dynamite. Tank could not be simpler to assemble and disassemble either. I'll show you that in the close up as well. So let's go and have a little quick look. Okay, so here's the mod up close. So we'll do the 5 clicks for on. And there we have the Voopoo Vmate logo. Now, straight away that's saying 50 watts. Obviously the top one there, which is the resistance of the coil, shown 9.99, as there's no tank fitted onto this at the moment. The next one down is your voltage indicator, which measures your voltage each time you press that button and vape. Again, that'll show nothing. Check atomizer, because there's not one installed. And the bottom one there is your puff timer, so basically how long you hold that button down to take a drag on the tank. So as I said, the tank could not be easier. Obviously the coil goes in the middle here. You have that basically unscrews, that part then unscrews, and you can unscrew your drip tip. Okay, easy peasy. Now I'm going to put a coil in it and I'll show you exactly how all this slots back together. Okay, so initially screw your coil into the base. Easy so far. You get your Pyrex part, and I've found the easiest way is to fit that onto your top part first, line it up with the bottom part, and that will just easily screw onto the top part of the coil. It all tightens together, and Bob's your ante. There's your tank. You have got on the bottom of your tank airflow. There's 3 slots, 1, 2, 3, and obviously it's on a stopper, so it turns one way, turns the other way, and what you see on one part is the same on all 3. So you close one, you close all 3. Standard 510 drip tip on the top there, comes off simple as that. And for filling it, again simple, there's a small arrow on one of these, there it is there, that you can see. That's where you push that open, and there's your hole for filling it. Easy. Okay, chaps and chapettes, so as all good vapors do, I have primed my coil. I've filled the tank with e-liquid. If you don't know how to prime a coil, I'll do a separate tutorial on that if you're new to vaping. So what we'll do is we'll make sure the screen's on. It's going to ask for a new coil. We will slot this on here. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll press the up button here for yes for new coil. And straight away you can see, now this is a 0.13 on coil, so that is absolutely spot on. It's suggesting it gets vaped at 80 watts. Now, the coil that's in this will vape between 50 and 100 watts, and it's recommended that it's best between 70 and 80, so that's pretty spot on, I would say. Again, shows you there your voltage. So you'll see that will just go up slightly when I press the fire button, and the bottom is your puff timer. You've got your up button there, your down button there, your fire button's on this side. If you hold the up button and the fire button at the same time, you can lock the mod. An important point to note is that when you lock the mod, literally nothing works. You can't even fire the mod. I know that's different with a lot of them. You can lock it so that the mod still fires, but unfortunately not with the Vmate. So to unlock it, it's exactly the same process, but in reverse. Hold the off. I've switched it off like a right nincompoop. Right. Switch this back on. When you switch it back on, you'll find it's still locked. So we will hold the up button and the fire button and we'll unlock it. If you hit the fire button 3 times, takes you to stainless steel. Hit it 3 times again, nickel, 3 times titanium, and then back to wattage. Also, if you press the up and down button at the same time, takes you into this menu. So W is for wattage, and then you have got various memory modes. Okay, so you basically get 5 memory modes for each function. So you've got 5 for wattage, you've got 5 for stainless steel, you've got 5 for nickel, and you've got 5 for titanium. Whilst you're in this, so we'll go to number 1, if you press the fire button 4 times, it takes you into the mode for your custom power curve. And again, it's as simple as up and down with the up and down buttons. To move to the next one, you press the fire button to go along, and to save it, you press and hold the fire button. It takes you straight back to memory 1. If I press and hold both of these again, it takes us back to this menu. You've also got the lock function there, and when you change that to lock it, we'll obviously that will go to unlock. You have got your information, which basically tells you the build number, and you've got your serial number. Okay, to come out of this, select that, press the fire button, and we're back in wattage mode. Dead simple. Okay, I'll quickly show you the box this comes in. There you go. On the side you've got your scratch off authenticity code. On this side you've got your model, which is the S Surf Blue, and if I show you it close enough, it will show you the colour of the battery covers there. And that's pretty much it. I start vaping this at 50 watts just to break in the coil. Once I've done that, in terms of clouds, in terms of flavour, I think you will struggle to get a better vape for a beginner from a tank. So we'll just vape this to begin with at 50 watts. I don't know if you can see that, but it's showing 50 watts. I think you can see yourself, that chucks clouds. Bags and bags and bags of flavour. A wee bit cloudy in here, apologise for that, but listen, I've been having a banging vape on this. See how I've done that there, I got the name in. The manufacturer does state that this coil vapes best between 70 and 80 watts. I found the sweet spot to be between 64 and 66. So I do a personal preference. Come on, that chucks clouds, you cannot deny it. Fantastic little tank. Bags of flavour, bags of clouds, a cracking little mod. These retail between 50 and 65 quid. Thanks very much for watching my review. This has been my first one ever I'll put some links to the specifications of this bad boy down below as well, so you can check it out to your heart's content. But for a beginner, this will do everything you need it to do, and it will also give you the suggestion of what to vape at, which not all mods do. That's the gene chip for you. Cracking. So yeah, thank you very much guys for watching Banging Vapes. Hope to see you again.
And cheers.